Fully articulating screen or flip out screen? Which one is best? The big debate, folks. Which one is better? The fully articulating screen on the Nikon Z50 or the flip out screen which is on the Z8 and other Z system cameras? But we're going to discuss that in this video, and I'm going to show you how I shoot a camera, which kind of tells me which screen suits me better. I would also love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. You've got to get involved here, folks, because I'm kind of sitting on the fence, kind of which one is better. I'm going to try and determine which one suits me more in this video, but I would love to hear your thoughts on scenarios where you've shot and which screen is more beneficial to you shooting in that certain scenario. So we're going to go through a few different shooting scenarios. I'm going to start first with the Z8 and the flip out screen. Now, I am a big fan of the flip out screen, and actually only a month or so back I did make a video regarding why I wasn't going to be upgrading to the Z52 because of the articulating screen. I'm still not sure if it's something I can actually get used to. It does have quite a few use case scenarios and something that I do actually like about it when I'm shooting stills, but preferably the tilting screen on the Z8, I do like that a lot better, and I'm going to explain why I prefer that over that. I'm going to go through a couple of different scenarios, but again, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments to see how you like to shoot and what you prefer and what benefits you most with either screen. Personally speaking, I think this day and age, when you look at likes of the GoPro or the DJI Osmo, and they've got a little short, small screen on the front of their action cameras, I do believe we have the EVF at the back here. I think quite simply putting another EVF on the front up here, so people who want to video themselves can actually see themselves on the screen, because really in reality you don't need to see much, you just need to make sure that you're in focus basically, and I think a little small screen on the front of that would work so well. So therefore you'd have the best of both worlds. You could keep the tilting screen at the back and have a little screen right on the front there for anybody who is looking to shoot videos like I am now, rather than have a fully flip out screen. So when I'm shooting stills, I do like a tilt screen, simply because everything is just centered. When you're shooting and I'm looking that way, everything is centered. So if I'm shooting low, if I've got the camera down, I've got the screen flipped out, I can get it down and everything is centered. You're not off balance, it all feels just right. And the same, if I want to shoot high, we can pull that out and I can shoot high above my head as well. Again, everything is centered, nothing's off balance. And that's why I prefer the tilt screen. Even in portrait mode, you can flip the screen out to the side as well and get a good angle shot looking again, and everything still feels centered that way. So I just think for shooting stills, even video as well, because video, I'm not turning the camera, I'm mainly just keeping it in the landscape mode. There may be times when I do need to shoot vertical, and that flip out screen on the Z8 works really well. But other than that, I've not needed the screen to come right out at the side and articulate that way. I'm going to explain why I'm not a fan of that either. So on the Nikon Z52, fully articulating screen. Now this for me is the sole purpose of having the fully articulating screen, so that when you're recording yourself, you can see yourself recording. That's the only real purpose you need that front facing screen coming that way. Now for shooting stills, photography, I just don't like it when that's down there and you're looking off to the side and it's not centered. So you're looking down here and you're trying to compose your shot. It just feels a little bit awkward. It still does. I still haven't gotten used to that. Obviously, one of the good points though, I must admit, this is a good point, is that if you are shooting landscapes, here we're shooting portraits and we're shooting landscapes, that works, and it's such a quick maneuver to get into the portrait mode as well. That's very quick. That I do like. I must admit that is nice, but still just looking off to the side doesn't suit me. Again, you can tilt it and get high and you can also tilt it and get low. So it does have that benefit. So I suppose if you can get used to that flip out screen and looking off to the side and composing that way, it doesn't become an issue. But I do still prefer having everything centered in the camera. So I think overall, my preference is definitely the tilt screen and not the fully articulating screen. This is definitely my preference. I would love to hear what your thoughts are and what scenarios you prefer a certain screen in when shooting, or whether does it actually make a difference to you, or are you actually not bothered about a flip out screen or a fully articulating screen? Are you somebody who actually just leaves the screen in and just still uses the EVF? So those times when you have to get down low, you're actually lying on the floor. Do you still do that? Is that something that you still do? I don't do that now, not with having the tilt out screen. It's not something I need to do now. And obviously my older knees don't need to take that punishment either. But I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. So please leave me a comment, let me know how you use yours and which one you actually prefer. I would love to hear that. So yes, that is the big debate, and my preference is definitely the tilt screen. So I just wanted to put this video together because it has been irritating me just a little bit in terms of the Z52. I still wish it had that tilt screen on it rather than the fully articulating screen. I'm still haven't getting fully used to it, but there you go. And I just wanted to hear your thoughts as well on what your preference is on using these cameras. So please leave a comment below. So that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. If I can get used to this flip out screen. See you then.